they gather my rubber. I no want your palava. Minding my business, minding my business. So
you're locked on to the number one radio station. Number one radio station in the mix. The mix. And we ain't stopping.
You guys have the best music.
Turn it up.
TSOL.
The Remedy. Solutions FM.
Report says 1 in 4 people experience mental health issues yearly. Mental health affects productivity, relationships, and overall quality of life. Pay attention to your mental health well-being by
checking in with yourself and loved ones,
Seeking professional help when needed.
encouraging open conversations about mental well-being, practice self-care,
Take time off busy schedule.
check in with yourself and loved ones.
Have people in your life you can share concerns with.
It's also important for you to know that it's okay not to be okay. So, speak out.
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
He wants to come out early and make a statement tonight. Well, somehow they had a mismatch on the first possession. Tyler Hero has been on fire. Well, and when you know a guy's shooting it like that, you just can't give him airspace. And there's Max Christie hitting from the corner. You know, normally you're guarding and you're looking more toward a team defense and help. But when you got a guy like that, you kind of sacrifice a little bit of your help to stay at home. Yeah, and that's what, hangs on the rim, count it, and one. As LeBron scores at the other end because Hero, the most games that he has played in a season, 67. Hero's got another one. Tyler Hero's got another one. Stop and pop, that's what you have to worry with him. And a season high in free throws made and free throw attempts. And the Lakers answer back. The Lakers are making that spot. Who knows what's going to happen. Davis was in very deep. Did damage over Bam. Yeah, there's the advantage of what I was talking about with Ware not on the floor. Ware makes you alter that when Bam did. LeBron straight away through. What looked so dire earlier tonight. Go, Dave! Now looks pretty good for them. LeBron. Shooting right. Leading scorer in the history of the game. Good five with 4. LeBron. There's the patented shot. And there's the timeout by the Heat as the Lakers all of a sudden see their lead go to 9. Reeves, right side. Max drives into the lane, goes all the way, and scores! Did he lose control of it? Did he win it anyway? Looked like it went off his left hand somewhat. So the season series split even up. Each team wins at home.
That was the Lakers beating the Miami Heat 117 to 108 points in the wee hours of today in the NBA game. It is Kiko Sports Show, live in Solutions 939 FM. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. Welcome to the show. Here we talk everything sports. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 93.9 FM. You can also listen to us online. Log on to Solutions 939 FM on your radio garden, www.solutions939fm.ng. All right, now let's continue with updates coming from the world of NBA this morning before talking about Australian Open. All right, well, for other games decided in the wee hours of today, in overtime, Philadelphia 76ers lost 119 to 125 points against the visitors, New York Knicks. And for Toronto Raptors defeated Boston Celtics 110 to 97 points. Atlanta Hawks better than host Chicago Bulls in a victory of 110 to 94 points. Milwaukee Bucks having Atlanta Cooper beating Orlando Magic 122 to 93 points. New Orleans Pelicans defeated Dallas Mavericks 119 to 100 116 points. San Antonio Spurs defeated Memphis Grizzlies by 115. San Antonio Spurs lost 115 to 129 points against Memphis Grizzlies, as Denver Nuggets lost 108 to 128 points against Houston Rockets, a 20-point gap in that one, as Utah Jazz lost 112 to 117 points against Charlotte Hornets. Golden State Warriors defeated Minnesota Timberwolves 116 points to 115 points, just 1 point gap. And last game of the night of today, in Nigeria, but of the night in the US, saw LA Clippers beating Brooklyn Nets 126 to 67 points. Some of the updates are coming from the NBA. You got there. Otubela Oluwaseun, good morning. Jolasho Harry, good morning. Oluyemi, good morning. Now let's go straight and talk updates coming from the Australian Open, the first Grand Slam of the year, with Taylor Fritz, the highest seeded American man at the Australian Open, needing only 82 minutes to defeat the Chilean qualifier Christian Garin and advance to the third round in Melbourne. Behind a stronger first star, Fritz, the 2024 US Open runner-up and number 4 seed, cruised past Garin 6-2, 6-1, 6-love. Looking at all the winners for this morning, Memir Kaminovic beating Ubal Kars in 3 straight sets. Karen Kachanova edged Gabriel Diallo, Gil Morphins, Lorenzo Musetti, Francisco Kevin Jolo, Ben Shelton, Alex de Minaur, Corentin Mutet, Marco Giron, Alex Mikkelsen all joined the Freeds into the next round of the ATP category of the Australian Open. Live updates at the moment, seeing Fabian Marozan up against Francis Taifo. And guess what? Marozan and Taifo are currently having it a tough one and a tough way. Marozan lost the first set 6-7, went into the second set 1-6-4, lost the third set 3-6, and is currently tied in the fourth set. Joao Fonseca, against Lorenzo Sonego at the moment, is also a tough one, because after winning the first set 7-6, is currently struggling because he lost the second set 3-6, trailing the third set 1-2. Matteo Berrettini is up against Argaroon. Argaroon won the first set 7-6, lost the second set 2-6. The third set is tied 1-1. More games to go down today by 9-10. We have Jannik Sinner taking on Tristan Shukkote as Lerner Tien batters Danny Medvedev by 10-30. Let's talk about the ladies this morning. Well, for Ons Jabbar, former world number 2, was in tears on court today as she struggled with breathing difficulties during a second round Australian Open victory. The Tunisian later said she had an asthma flare-up but recovered to beat Colombian Camila Osorio 7-5, 6-3 at the Melbourne Park. Jabbar, a 3-time Grand Slam finalist, appeared to be coughing and tapping her chest before leaving the court for medical attention after just 3 games. Ladies can. It happens to anyone. That is how the game is. And, you just have to give it your best. But now talking about Emma Raducanu, who also reached the third round of the Australian Open for the first time in her career with a dogged victory over American opponent Amanda Anisimova. The 22-year-old Briton won 6-3, 7-5 after fighting back from breaks down in each set. It was a tough one for Emma Raducanu against her opponent. It's just more of an Emma Raducanu against an Anisimova. I don't know what really went into Emma Raducanu, the psychological concentration in that one. She confirmed that after the game this morning.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I thought I played really well in some big moments in that match, and I thought it was going to be a really challenging one playing Amanda. I mean, she's obviously a good friend of mine, so it's never easy. I feel like that adds another dimension to the match. But yeah, I'm happy I stuck with her in the second set and came through and found a way.
Emma Raducanu speaking there, but let's see how far she can go at this year's first Grand Slam. That is the Australian Open. Looking at our winners for today: Emma Navarro, Iga Swiatek, Yulia Putintseva, Elena Rybakina, Ava Lois, Beatrice Haddad-Maia, Jacqueline Christian, all through to the next round alongside Emma Raducanu. and Oz Jabbar. Live update this morning from the WTA category of the Australian Open. Elina Svitolina is in charge of the game against Caroline Dolehid. Svitolina won the first set 6-1, and she's currently leading the second set 5-3. And for Wakata Butler is trailing Veronika Kudermetova 2-5 in the second game for at the moment. More games to go down. In the next 60 seconds, Madison Keys will take on Gabriela Ruse. Destania Iavor will battle Daniel Collins as Renata Zerazua battles Jasmine Paolini by 11 o'clock today. Moving on this morning, let's talk more updates. But hey, we talk football. Well, a lot of people might be expecting to see Eric Shaw be in charge very early with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, most especially with the Team B to play in the Chad. But remember, that Chad tournament has been rescheduled away from February. And, well, we'll be going down sometime in August. But yesterday, we had the draws for the Chan tournament going down in different parts of the continent. Now, the home-based Super Eagles will face holders Senegal, Congo, and Sudan in Group D at the 2024 African Nations Championship Chan. The draw ceremony took place at the Kenyatta International Convention Center, KICC, Nairobi, Kenya, on Wednesday night. The Eagles are making a return to the Bana competition after a 6-year absence. Kenya, Morocco, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Zambia are in Group A. In Group B, we have Tanzania, Madagascar, Mauritania, Burkina Faso, and Central African Republic. Co-hosts Uganda, Niger, and Guinea are in Group C. They will be joined later by two other teams. Now, the competition, which will be co-hosted by Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, will start in August. So for those expecting February, well, remember the breaking news we got yesterday. That should be on Tuesday. So that happened, but let's keep the spirit high, and let's also see most of our MPFL players put in great shape in the second half of the season. Remember, this tournament is meant for players playing in the league of their countries. Also, we shouldn't be seeing situations where some of the top players get transferred to foreign leagues. Even for some people playing in Togo, they feel like they are playing in foreign leagues. But let's move away and let's go straight to Germany. The German Bundesliga games decided last night. It was a man, Harry Kane. Maybe they call him the king of penalties, but he was part of goal scorers for Bayern Munich last night. And Larry Sain was also part of goal scorers for Vincent Company's managed the side in the Bundesliga. Harry Kane scored in the 26th minute via a penalty kick. But Larry Side opened the goal scoring in the 7th minute. Guerrero scored a second in the 12th minute. But guess what? Larry Side came back for a brace in the 48th minute. But Sergio Gnabry scored a 5th goal in the 66th minute. For other matches decided in the German Bundesliga, Bochum defeated Sao Paulo, who had a man center of 1-0. Stuttgart defeated RB Leipzig 2-1. Union Berlin lost the 0-2 against Augsburg, as it was a 6-goal thriller between Werder Bremen and Heidenheim. We're going to break. When we return, we talk more football stories. The Steel Kickoff Sports Show on Solutions 939 FM.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Awenia Arena Event Center?
Awenia Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awenia Arena really nailed it.
They did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Liberty, Kado Ibadan, or call 0809 360 7888 or 0706 899 4970 to book your event today. Awenia Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
bó ṣe wà yìí mo ti ní ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá ní ìpamọ́ tí ọ̀gá náà bá wá sanwó fún mi lọ́la màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún tí Ṣẹ́gun náà bá wá sanwó tó jẹ mí á jẹ́ pé màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún bí ó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn. ọ̀gbẹ́ni ìwọ ní tí òun ka ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá tó ń ṣe látẹ̀ gangan àbí. FCMB Millionaire promo ìkẹwàá ló máa tún ti dé mo ń ṣe ìṣirò oye tí mo máa fi pamọ́ tí yóò fún mi ní àǹfààní láti kópa jẹ̀bùn ìtorí pé ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo bá fi pamọ́ ó lè jẹ́ kí n jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù tó pọ̀.
ṣáà ti fowó pamọ́ sínú àkáǹtì rẹ fọ́gbọ̀n ọjọ́ láì gbà èyí lè jẹ́ kó láǹfààní àti jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù kan náírà yálà oníbàárà tuntun ló jẹ́ tàbí ìwọ tó ti wà pẹ̀lú wa tẹ́lẹ̀ láti ṣí àkáǹtì yìí rọrùn púpọ̀ ohun tó nílò àti ṣe ni kó tẹ *329# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó download FCMB mobile lórí Google Play Store ńlọ bá tán àǹfààní yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kejìlá títí di ọgbọ̀njọ́ oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2025 bó o bá ṣe fowó pamọ́ sí iná àlàǹfààní ẹ̀bùn tó jẹ́ náà ṣe pọ̀ sí àmọ̀ràn tí o wípé àdéhùn àti àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
He's whipped in again and Gabriel gets there. It's Sumin Son on the volley. And Spurs land a sucker punch. Tottenham leads. Rice drives it in. This one's more difficult to deal with. And it's Gabriel again. He scored down the road. And he's netted on home turf too. Spence. Basuma caught in possession. Odegaard picks out Trossard on the run. He's able to get to the box. Leandro Trossard! Ever the man for the big moments. The Emirates is sparked back into life. And Arsenal, for the first time this evening, take the lead.
Well, one of the Premier League games are decided last night for Arsenal in that derby against the Tottenham Hotspur, getting a 2-1 win. And well, for Mikel Arteta, I still feels that the boys, remember, they missed the services of Bukayo Saka, missing the services of Gabriel Jesus, but some of the players had to step up to make sure that Arsenal was able to cut the lead of Liverpool on the Premier League log. Here is Mikel Arteta speaking after the game.
It was a good test to see after two big performances and not getting rewarded in two different competitions. You have to play the biggest game of the season for our people in those conditions. And it's a test of attitude, you know, what we are made of, the courage that we have, how much we really care only about a result or the performance and how much we can do in terms of what is required in the game to be better than the position. And I think we played from the minute one to hurt them with or without the ball. I think we fully deserve to win the game. And I think we made a lot of people very happy, but especially very proud to see a team that behaves in the manner that they have played today again.
Coach Mikel Arteta speaking after the game against the Tottenham Hotspur, but now for Coach Ange Postecoglou, a coach of Tottenham Hotspur, was very angry and looking at most especially some of the calls coming in from that match. Here is Postecoglou, who expects the boys to bounce back from that loss.
I want them disappointed. This can't be accepted by anyone at the club. You know, us losing so many games in the league season is not right. You know, I know we're going through a tough trot, and yes, we are asking for big jobs, but you know, I hope they're hurting the 18-year-olds as much as anyone else in terms of, you know, us not being able to deliver on a big day, big night.
Okay, thank you.
Tottenham's next game after the loss against Arsenal at Emirates Stadium is a Sunday game against Everton in the Premier League clash before moving into the Europa League. Then taking Leicester City on 26th of January and battle Elfsborg in the Europa League match day 8. Those are the matches left for Tottenham in the month of January. But talking about Arsenal, after the victory over Tottenham in that derby, we'll move on to play Aston Villa on Saturday, then moving to the UEFA Champions League, taking Dynamo Zagreb at the Emirates Stadium. So back-to-back games at the Emirates Stadium. And that's Dynamo Zagreb's game. The Champions League is going down on Wednesday, 22nd of January. And we'll go on the road against Wolverhampton Wanderers on Saturday, 25th of January. Last game for Arsenal in January is a trip on the road against Girona in Spain. Well, more matches also went down in the English Premier League last night with Crystal Palace beating Leicester City. Coach Vanis Destroy is not in a good mood at the moment, looking at the form of his team. Newcastle United defeated Wolverhampton Wanderers 3-0. Shout out to Isak. However, games are going down tonight, and one of the games is a Manchester United match against Southampton at the Old Trafford. Coach Ruben Amorim has been talking, saying, well, a lot of people underrated his team, but this is a moment for the boys to hold on to that top form.
I'm always concerned because we didn't have during these games the consistency in performance, in results, so I'm always worried. It's my job to be worried. But we have to face the Southampton in the same way that we face Liverpool and Arsenal, for example. So that is the goal. Not more, not less, face that game. But understanding that they are different games and people expect us to win. And that changes things. When you have the pressure to win, that is the pressure that we want, and sometimes it's harder to cope with that pressure, because against Arsenal and Liverpool, no one was expecting us to beat that teams, but now it's different. So we have to be prepared for that pressure. We need that pressure to improve as a team. We need to face the game in the right way.
Facing tonight's game in the right way. Rani Yaya, good morning to you. Now looking at the form going into this particular game, the last 5 matches for Manchester United, the team has won just once and drawn once, lost the last 3. For Southampton has lost 3 times, drawn once and won just once. But for Manchester United, placed 15th on the Premier League log, will be missing the services of Dalot, Evans, Lindelof, Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, and Marcus Rashford is questionable for tonight's game due to illness, while Downes is questionable for Southampton tonight due to a thigh injury, but Steven Stewart ruled out. Second game for tonight, which is coming earlier, is a battle between Ipswich Town and Brighton and Hove Albion. Now let's move and talk transfer stories on the show this morning with some of the stories we are currently monitoring, as the Spanish giants Real Madrid have reportedly given up hope of bringing Trent Alexander-Arnold to the club this winter, after indications from the player that he would rather wait until the end of the season. Let's just think ahead. What may happen to Liverpool come next season? Mo Salah will be saying goodbyes. It's like 85% sure. Trent Alexander-Arnold wants to say goodbye. We don't know if Virgil van Dijk will extend his contract. All right, now looking at another update here, where Egypt's forward Mo Salah is said to be offered £65 million payday to tempt him to leave Liverpool for Saudi Arabia in the summer. The Arsenal are considering the option to reinforce their attack with Sporting's Sweden striker Victor Gyökeres and Brentford's Cameroon forward Brian Mbeumo on their list. Napoli is set to join the race to sign 27-year-old England and Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford. What would he be bringing to the table? Well, let's look at the combination of Lukaku, Marcus Rashford in Napoli. Remember, Kvaratskhelia saying goodbyes to Napoli. And, well, Napoli are also confident of signing Alejandro Garnacho from Manchester United, and he have offered the Argentina winger a 5-year contract. Although, Amorim has made it clear that Garnacho is part of the team he will be managing for the next few years. So many things will surely happen this year. It's just for you to stay positive. Loud band choir, J1 Shafi Bello this year. Wrap up the show this morning, move to the other side, where we look at headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. Favor Lawrence on that side, most especially with the drama happening in Nigeria. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. for Kickoff Sports Show. Like we say, keep doing sport and stay safe.
Keep it 93.9.